Up next on your stream, we are going to have another classic, Sakonoko going up against Daigo. Manat versus Guile. This is it. This is going to be, again,
one of the slightly trickier matchups for Guile, but still very fightable. You know, it's interesting to me when I see how people judge matchups. Sometimes it's the simple fact of, well, I've got this move and it's like my best move and I can't do it in this matchup, so it's a bad matchup. But the character outside of that move has a number of tools that aren't necessarily exploited or utilized in other matchups because they don't need to, because they got this particular tool that works on everyone else. I honestly do feel like just because in a matchup you can't do this or this doesn't make it necessarily a really bad matchup. I remember seeing Rose versus Guile thinking it was horrible in Street Fighter 4. But the more Dominion studied that match and played Luffy, the more he figured it out. And yes, I can't really throw booms like I usually do. And I've only got 2 specials. It must be a 7-3. As time developed, it was very much like, it became like a 5-5 or maximum 5.5 to Rose. Because there's so many other things he can do in neutral, in terms of whiff punishing, in terms of spacing, in terms of baiting, that just makes the matchup not straightforward for Rose.
And we do see a similar thing here with Manat and Guile. If you go off the basic principles, it is bad to throw Sonic Boom at a certain range, but then you adjust your time. You start going back to the real basics of jumping or throwing out more normals in the neutral. Throw them off their game, because remember, it's part of their game plan to go, right, if you stand in the max distance light Sonic Boom range, you just whiff out or throw out Reflect to make sure they have to think about blocking on the way back.
It's got to the point where the Manats are literally just anticipating. Oh, Sako, great costume choice. A man of taste, I must say.
Alright, and he'll wait, use the Soul Spark. There. And Daigo's not afraid to jump in this matchup. He's not afraid to jump forward in this matchup.
You see that anticipated Reflect there, not reacting, just sticking out there every now and then.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think Daigo should be focusing on jumping in this match. She's just a character who's vulnerable to that. So every now and then, just stick it out there.
Alright, and he's got to be careful regardless, because Soul Reflect, if he's got the crystal ball, send it back. And then if not, it will just absorb it for V-meter. You don't want to be an unnecessary V-meter. Oh, there you go.
So you got that neutral jump into a committed Reflect. Daigo obviously has the habit of throwing rings on a neutral jump.
Alright, he could slide in a minute here. He tried to slide earlier, Sako.
Nice defense there from Daigo. I don't agree with the full screen activation there from Sako.
Just to help with the approach, I guess. Alright. Oh, he could have probably done Soul Spark and got pop up from that.
Yeah, to be fair, the V-Trigger hasn't done hardly any damage, but it has gained him a lot of real estate. If you look at where Daigo is now compared to where he was when Sako activated. But he's getting pushed back now, though.
Alright. There you go. Try to jump in there, Daigo. Misses the Soul Reflect there. Sakonoko.
Whiff not punished there.
There you go again. That's the range that Sako wants to play at. Relatively far out, but not too far out to make Daigo think about throwing the Sonic Boom and has to block afterwards. He can't do an action but block.
Nice little gap there. And the back dash out. He knows he's looking for a throw. Another view reversal. 5 seconds on the clock. Where did the time go, Jammers?
It gets cleared by the jump.
Oh, he's going to lose the round.
What? No, Sakonoko still won. He still won.
Wasn't enough. What an intense first round. Finish that was.
Hail Mary regular flash kick to try and win that round.
Man, that was such an intense round. I had no idea how much time had gone past. I said playing lane was boring.
Yeah, I can think of a few people in mind. Alright. Crystal Ball's still there. Doug has to respect it. Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice got a hit. Thrown in the corner now. Horrible position from the Nat. Throws well text. Sweep on the throw check.
Try to go for a meaty dive kick there, but Daigo not having it. Use the invincibility EX flash kick.
Oh, there we go.
Went for a reset. I thought he should have gone for the combo extension there, Sako, but he's out of the corner now.
Wow, he actually ducks that jump in.
Alright, and he gets the critical art. Yes, indeed.
That's going to be the round. Beautiful play there from Sakonoko.
When the players are making you think about 6 or 7 different things simultaneously and you forget about that 8th option, it's crazy.
That's it. I mean, he was looking for that fireball, but in that particular moment, Daigo just wasn't thinking of that. Wasn't thinking of super and how far it can reach.
Because that's always the question when you're fighting Guy. How can you circumvent or challenge the Sonic Booms? And with Manat, obviously the exploitable one, which is the V skill.
Various
After
answers,
that,
right?
critical art is a big answer, especially at a good range as well. Good air to air there from Daigo. This is it. And trust me, you're encouraged to go in a lot more when the crystal ball's gone away and relatively far out.
Yeah, it changes the frames and everything on a normal.
Right, okay. 2xB trigger gets a forward throw.
Oh, he's seen those jump backs enough now. Hard knockdown. Baits out the V reversal, almost gets a full punish for it. Oh my goodness, Sakonoko, even though that didn't come off.
Daigo went for a throw himself in that situation there. Alright,
So
nice
much.
life lead.
That means slide.
Alright, Daigo's got to be careful now. There you go, it's back.
Punish!
Oh, couldn't get a big punch from there. He had to use me if he wanted to get something
Yeah, I
better.
thought he would have used DX, he chose not to. Maybe the orb wasn't back yet.
Okay, good blocks here from Sakonoko. Not going to call back the crystal ball just yet. Ooh. Wow, good absorption. It's building the V meter.
That jump back was risky, no punish. Oh, anticipated that forward jump. That's unsafe.
Yeah.
He's going to spend the whole meal. I think EX might have killed there. Taking no risks whatsoever is Daigo.
Yeah, I definitely don't think he was thinking about EX in that situation.
Just making absolutely sure.
Alright. Daigo trying to bring himself back into the set here, but Sako finds himself nearly a critical arc. Again, both of these guys have been handling this matchup really well.
Straight confirmation there with that jump in from Sako. Critical arc.
And definitely, Manat is very good at meter building. She will get this back.
Wow.
I'm not sure if that was crouch fist or reflect he tried to do there in the situation. Good answer there with a so back kick to avoid the dive kick.
So, oh my god, Sako's so ready! Oh, the throw bait! Goodness me, this guy! A backdash! Jammers! He was like half a meter away. How do you get punished that hard for trying to backdash from that far away?
V-trigger one, man. I mean, I've seen what Sako does with those empty jumps, those slight walkbacks, and goes back in to courtesy the V-trigger orbs. He's very good at getting those conversions.
Such good conversion.
And he's on match point here, Sako, right now. Nice anti-air. Okay.
Oh my god, it's connected again. Is it going to be a Sakonoko exhibition combo right now? Daigo's in big danger.
He might.
Oh, just smashed that flash kick out. He knows exactly when the gap was going to be.
The reset was coming soon. Daigo was fully cognizant of that.
It's match point Sako though, and he's almost got a critical arc. Oh, great jump! Big damage. Full screen carries. Has to watch out for that critical arc again. Oh my days, this hit.
What?
What the hell?
Do you see Sako's face? What? Sako literally went, wow, he wasn't expecting that either.
I need to watch that back. What happened? Did you see what
He
happened?
literally went
Did the
like this.
fireball eliminate the orb or something like that, and Sako didn't think he'd be able to dash? I'm lost.
Probably. But I mean,
What
he
happened?
definitely...
Daigo knew he was going to be able to do that. He was fully committed to doing that into speed.
Sako was not expecting that sweep from Daigo. Hopefully he hasn't mentally crumbled by seeing that.
Wow. Walk half screen and throw. Not this time though, says Daigo. Checks in with the medium punch. Ow.
Alright. Daigo looks like he's found his footing, and now he's throwing out regular flash kicks. -2 situations.
Oh my days. Match point Daigo Umehara.
Looking good, made the adaptations. Told you he's been exposed to this matchup at the highest level. He's definitely studied this matchup. Alright. The answer is, how is Sako going to fight back? No spark.
Wow. Don't jump back, says Sako. Wake up button stuff from Daigo.
Alright. Gets the reflect again. That's actually active for quite a while.
Yeah, super useful as a scenario. Oh, the sliding of the anti-air. Beautiful space control there from Sako. And he finally activates. Buttons from Daigo. His defensive choices have been so on point. Gotta be careful now though. Sako reapproaches, the slide connect, doesn't link into a combo.
That was unfortunate there, but very fortunate for Daigo. Tried to do a V-reversal to no avail though. Alright, this is it. Yeah.
Wow, that whole round, he just slowly but surely picked away his health. Right at the end there, got an opening, closed it out with the EX meter. Match point both players.
Alright. Lovely anti-air, ready for that dive kick there, Daigo. Oh, anti-air crash medium, gets the counter hit confirmed.
Oh my god, one more bad guess. Daigo looking to close this out.
It looks like Sako, yeah, he's going to want to activate via
No, that's a
V-trigger.
bad jump. Why did he jump there? Oh my god, that's it.
That's probably the first time in the whole set he jumped like that. A regular jump like that? That was unfortunate.
Such good adaptation there from Daigo. He kept away with another victory.